Hey viewers, welcome to Vedic Astrology once again. I'm Vanita Lenka. I'm a Vedic astrologer, and today I'm going to be talking about the planet of love, luxury, romance, prosperity, wealth, expertise, marriage, artistic, also the Rajasic planet, that is Venus. Venus is going to be entering the sign of Cancer. And that's happening twice. And why twice? Because it's going to be going retrograde for a month. It will be entering in the sign of Leo, and then will in reverse or in retrogression come back to the sign of Cancer. I hope I'm audible. These are all live sessions. So I hope you all can hear me clear. So please do let me know in case you're not. So what exactly is happening here is that we are heading to this beautiful planet of the pious most planet, one of the gurus, that is Jupiter and Venus. They are the gurus in Vedic astrology. So when we talk about Venus, what comes into your mind? The first thing that comes into mind is the happiness question, the female counterparts, the women, the art and the fine arts and the jewelry, luxury, film industry, glam industry, glamorous clothes, ornaments. All of that comes into our minds, correct? Now, when this planet of so many things, aesthetics and all, is entering the sign, the water sign of Cancer, so how is it going to be feeling? In the natural zodiac, Cancer is a sign of night. It lies in the invisible half. So when Venus ingresses in this zodiac sign of Cancer, he's first of all gaining strength because Venus is also Digbala here. Secondly, Venus is going to be in the sign ruled by Moon. So I will be coming to the dates, don't worry. Now, when it is ingressing in the sign ruled by Moon, so Moon's transit is the most important to check whenever Moon we have with Sun or opposite Sun, that is new Moon or full Moon. When Moon is conjunct Venus, when Moon is in trine to Venus, then the events will happen even more related to your personal chart. Where your Venus is, what Dasha you are in. Suppose you are in the Dasha of Venus, so definitely this is going to be very, very impactful transit. You should check the transit of Venus any which ways if you are in the Dasha of Venus or Antardasha of Venus. Now, this also is very important. Why? Because till 1st of July, I'll be sharing the dates in the later, just in a bit. So when it is going to be conjunct this Mars, then there is going to be a lot of volatile energy also, which is going to be forming in the water sign of Cancer, where Mars debilitates. And also this is going to be that kind of an energy where you will experience many events related to these areas, which will get triggered up now. If you have any stagnancy, you will get it in momentum. So in the first half, I will be sharing with you, in the first segment, I will be sharing with you what exactly is happening and how this is actually going to be coming back twice in the Cancer sign. Then I will be sharing with you, of course, the 12 sign predictions in the latter segment. So stay tuned. If you really want to understand what exactly is happening in the sky, please stick on to this segment. Otherwise, you can straight away go to your predictive and you can hear what exactly is going to be there when Venus is in Cancer sign. Also remember, Venus is hot water, boiling water, and Moon is cold water. So it's like a culmination of water energies in a water sign. All right. So let me start sharing first the dates. All right. You can see the dates. I think I had shared in the beginning part also. Okay, so okay. So thank you so much for the ones who are live here. And I have been wearing saris also. If you have been watching me, you can just go back and see. I have been wearing saris also in my videos. Thank you so much. So now Venus is going to be transiting Cancer sign on the 30th of May till the 7th of July. And then will be going back and in retrogression coming back to Cancer sign again on the 7th of August and will stay there till the 2nd of October. But it is going to be conjunct Mars from the 30th of May till the 1st of July. Now, when this is going to be happening, this conjunction of Venus and Mars, you must understand that this will bring about Venus's vehicles also, Venus's female counterparts. So there will be a lot of aggression in female counterparts. Also, this can bring about a lot of energy, disputes, arguments in women, or you can have some kind of inclination towards relationship more. The relationship you will hear more because one more reason being that Venus rules the 4th house and the 11th house from where it is transiting. So this Libra sign is afflicted because of Ketu's presence. Mars is also aspecting this Ketu. So this is going to be giving a lot of news about accidents, air accidents, road accidents, because Venus is vehicles and Mars and Ketu are forming a connectivity. Directly, indirectly, they are. So this is going to be a maybe some kind of violence, women-related violence. We'll hear more. Women-related crimes might increase, especially till the 1st of July. This is a very precarious period. No sugarcoating, as you all know. I will be coming straight to the points. Whatever this Venus is going to be doing in Cancer sign, I'll be sharing with you my insights on the same, good, bad, ugly, whatever. You have to bear with me. Okay. Now, along with this, there is this Cancer sign, which, Mars debilitates here. So this is if you want to hear more about the rumors or the scandals and you get involved into it, then this is not a really, it's going to impact you negatively. But I would suggest and request you all not to fall prey to the rumors. Too many rumors will be taking rounds, and there can be fire accidents also. And as I said, there can be women-related crimes which can increase, but at the same time, the artistic, because Cancer is the sign ruled by Moon. So, the ones who are very artistic, this is a very, very positive transit for you guys, because Moon is also, about imagination, and Venus is fine arts, artistic bent of mind. So you might be writing something, it is about, you will hear very good stories right now because from the film industry, maybe, good films might release during this period. So this will bring about a lot of, volatile energy also. At the same time, it is very good for artistic bent of mind, whosoever is actually having that kind of inclination. It's about fine taste, fine arts, fine taste, love for pleasure. This is what this Venus actually rules. And this also denotes the wife in a male's chart. It denotes women counterparts in general, and also beauty and sexual desires also that might aggravate. Now, what next? What is happening next is that Venus is going to be conjunct Mars till the 1st of July, and Venus will be getting back to the Cancer sign from the 7th of August till the 2nd of October. And now why this is happening is because Venus is going to be in Leo from 7th July to 7th of August. And Venus is going to be getting retrograde from the 7th of August till the 4th of September in Cancer. It is going to be getting retrograde from the 23rd of July till the 4th of September. But it is going to be getting retrograde in Leo sign. And then we'll come back on the 7th of August, and till the 4th of September is going to be retrograde only. Okay. So this is what is happening here. And we do have, now coming to the Nakshatra transits. Now this is going to be, like I'm covering till the 7th of July only. Then I will be taking up the retrogression. And then again, when Venus is going to be coming back to the Cancer sign, I'll be taking up again that video I will be making separately. So Punarvasu and Pushya and Ashalesha, these are the nakshatras that this Venus will be ingressing through. So you see, when Venus is in the Pushya nakshatra, this is a very positive nakshatra for expansive energies from 21st May till 3rd of June. This is a very positive time. And this will give you a lot of inclination to do things, variety of things now. You'll be more artistically inclined. It's sort of a renewal of energy, rebirth of energy, when it is Venus is transiting Jupiter's nakshatra. And in case you are, people who are unmarried, especially, this is a very positive, conducive period also. And this will be giving inclination deeply. People will be getting more involved in religion, meditation, yoga, understanding the inner realms during this time, because Cancer is a moksha trikona, one of the moksha trikonas, the first moksha trikona also, not to forget that. So this will definitely give you that inclination towards meditation, yoga, etc. a lot. And it's a very good transit for the astrologers also on the whole, because this is the constellation ruled by Jupiter, and Lord Ram also had this. Okay, he was born in this Punarvasu Nakshatra. Now, what is going to happen when Venus is going to be transiting Pushya Nakshatra from the 3rd to the 17th of June? Now, this is a very spiritual nakshatra again. Any kind of pious activities that we do it in Pushya Nakshatra. So this is a very positive nakshatra, and you will be very creative again. And it is going to be bringing about a lot of affinity towards children. Or maybe, the girl, if you want to do the remedies during this time, donate something to the girl, or teach the girl child. That will be really a wonderful remedy to do during this time, especially. It's a nurturing nakshatra, so nurture a girl child. You will feel that whatever negative results your Venus is giving you will actually mellow down or calm down a bit. Okay, and this is a very good time for nurturing yourself. In case you are thinking of growth, this is also going to be giving you a lot of growth as well. All right, so this is what is happening in the Pushya Nakshatra. Now, Ashalesha Nakshatra is the nakshatra of the transition nakshatra. It's the last nakshatra. So this will bring about a lot of in Cancer. So this is the last one, and then we'll be moving into the Ketu's nakshatra after this, and then it will be in the Gandanta also. So when it is going to be in Magha nakshatra, beginning part, so it is going to be the Gandanta, and end of Ashalesha it's going to be in the Gandanta also. So what happens when it is in Ashalesha nakshatra? You feel that Mercury is compatible, of course. The ruler of Ashalesha is Mercury. All are good nakshatras, Venus is transiting. So this will give you a lot of intellectual pursuits to follow. You'll be really artistic, and you'll be utilizing this time actually, to upgrade yourself. It's also very good for Kundalini awakening. So good for meditation, good for transformative energies. If you want to, just get into that zone where you learn through the mistakes that you have committed. So this is a very positive time when it is transiting through the Ashalesha nakshatra, and you grow spiritually also. Very positive time. At the same time, it is in the Gandanta towards the end, of the transit. So this might be bringing about a little bit of commotion, what to do, what not to do. There will be some transformation energies you'll be feeling. And whenever there is a transformation, you have to go through that churning process. So that is something from the 17th of June till the 7th of July, you will be going through. And you will feel that people are deceiving you. There is something about, we'll be hearing about the leaders and female counterparts more, relationship quotient, is decreasing. A good relationship, is decreasing. So all of that is going to be there. So you have to be more into, get involved in some meditation during this time, get involved in healing process, heal yourself and others, because it's actually said it is represented by the Nagas, okay, the king of the serpents. So it is like, you need to actually, get little more in aware, rather than, getting, enticed by the snake's hood, it entices you, it hypnotizes you. So you have to be really very, very alert during the Venus's ingress in Ashalesha, because it will give you inclination towards those kind of toxic relationships, which will be really difficult because it's going to coil you. You're not able to come out of that engripped snake which is around you. So you have to be really cautious about all of that as well. But it is definitely a positive time for you in case you want to go ahead with anything related to spiritual pursuits. It's a very positive time for that as well. Okay, so Magha, I will be covering in my next video. So this is what is going to be happening during this transit, which is a very positive transit. I would suggest if you want to make any decisions related to your, related to your pursuits, artistic bent of mind. So you should be following that and listen to your heart. Okay. Also, I wanted to tell you that I am going to be participating in the Maharishi Parashara conference. Kindly book your or register yourself a spot at parashara.com, and that's going to be on the November 18th that I will be taking this lecture on the transits and timing of life changes, and I will be covering the year ahead 2024 transits also. Little bit, not much, but yes, I will be doing so, and I will be inviting live readings also from the community. The students will be participating, 1 or 2 or 3 horoscopes I'll be picking up, and I will be doing the readings as per the transits. Okay, so please do book a slot. Visit the site parashara.com and you will get to know all the details there, and the discounts also. Early bird discounts, I think, are till June 1st. Not bad. We still have time, so you can just avail that. VL108. Just do it and you will get the offer. Okay. So please do book a spot for yourself. And now let's start with the predictions. Check the ascendant, moon, or Dasha sign, where your Dasha sign is. Suppose you are in the Venus Dasha and your natal Venus is in Virgo. So make Virgo your first house and then see where the transits are happening from the Virgo sign. So you will get to know what exactly are the results when it is the Virgo sign activated. So from Virgo, this is the 11th house transit of Venus, which is happening, right? So if Venus Dasha is of 20 years, as you know, so you should see the Antardasha. If you are not getting the results from Venus, you should go to the Antardasha. Suppose you are in Saturn's Antardasha in Venus. So that is the sub-period. Then make that sign where your Saturn is posited the first house and then see the transit positions of the other planets. Okay. And please don't forget to subscribe my channel towards the end. If you really like the content, please don't go without subscribing and liking the video. And do share also if at all you find it a little bit, interesting. Okay. So let's start with the predictive. So it is a positive transit. At the same time, it is going to be, giving this Mars conjunction, it might give you some kind of irritability also. But that's okay. I think we deserve to, just enjoy the best and, just sail through the worst periods. So let me share with you the horoscope and let me start with the predictive. Okay. I hope it's sharing. It's not sharing. It's not sharing. Now it's. So before I start, let me drink some water. All right. So we start with Aries first. Somebody can do the timestamps because I'm not finding any time. And if you want to book a reading for yourself, please log into vlastrology.com for consultations. Okay, that's my website. So let's start with Aries first. So for Aries natives, this Venus is going to be transiting your 4th house, and it's going to be entering the sign of Cancer, and will be conjunct Mars also in the 4th house. And as you can see, Venus is your 2nd and the 7th lord, and it's with the Lavlesh in the Kendra. So definitely a very powerful yoga is forming in the sky because you have the Kendra lords and the 2nd lord and the 8th lord forming a conjunction in the Kendra in the 4th house. So definitely very good time for changing your vehicle. If you are thinking of joining some artistic artistry or music or anything to do with your beautifying the surroundings you are in, so this is going to be a very positive time. This might be bringing about a new relationship, because it's the fourth house. Fourth house is your heart also. Your heart means you emotions. So you might get connected with somebody emotionally also. Mars is debilitated here, so it will give you that kind of inclination as well. In your relationship, you will be more involved. This is also a very good time for buying a new property. If you are thinking of changing your place, your household, so this is going to be a very positive time for doing so as well. And this is also a good time for maybe buying some luxurious items for yourself, or getting connected with your mother, and anything to do with your home environment, or any kind of business activities or promotion, any upgradation, because it's a second house ruler also, though it is a Maraka planet for Aries natives. But this is also very positive for the growth prospects, which are waiting for you. So this is going to trigger those areas, and then Venus will be entering Leo and will be coming back to this sign. I will be giving you a few dates you have to be a little extra careful about, because it is going to be giving you some kind of irritability during this time. So just make sure when it is transiting through the Scorpio Navmansha, when it is transiting through your, it is also transiting through your, it is going to be in your 10th house also, Navmansha wise. So that is, these are the areas where you have to be a little extra careful. So when it is in the 8th house Navmansha, that is Scorpio Navmansha, from the 14th to the 17th of June. So that's the time you have to be a little extra careful about your health, about your expenditures, about your sexual contracts. It might aggravate your sexual desires also, and you might be getting entrapped in some scandal. So be careful at the place of work also. So be careful. And this might bring about some losses in your business. So be careful. Don't make any major decisions from the 14th to the 17th of June. And this is also not a great time period from the 22nd to the 26th of June. There can be that, with the society, with the authorities, you can have some troubles. So be careful about it. And when, this is the transit which is happening in your 4th house. So the Vedha, if at all there is any planet transiting your 10th house, which is not happening so soon, only moon will be transiting. So that actually will be causing some trouble also. You must be careful about your new moon and full moon dates. I will be giving in my weeklies. Please make a note of this till the time Venus is in the Cancer sign. So you have to make sure that you do not make any decisions during that time about anything, because the dispositor lord, that is in whose house this Venus is seated, that ruler, that the landlord, is moon. So moon's transit is very, very essential to check. So whenever moon is weak, the Krishna Paksha moon, which is from the full moon to the new moon, that cycle moon is weak. So you have to be a little extra careful during that time. See, the best remedy I can give you about Venus in Cancer sign is you should pray goddess Mahalakshmi, because, it's the flower, is the lotus, and it's nourisher, where it's going to be transiting through the Pushya Nakshatra also. So it's very positive for you if you are going to be doing any kind of remedy during this time related to female counterparts. You can donate something to the female. You can educate the females, the girl child. You can adopt somebody online and you can teach. This will be really very positive for you. Venus is moving towards his sign. It is an Arohi. It's sort of an Arohi Graha. Whenever Venus is moving towards the positive houses or its own zone, that means Venus is, looking forward to going back home. Right now, he's going to be in somebody else's house. So when it is moving towards that side, where he's approaching towards his own zone, Mars is looking at this 7th house and Ketu is already there. So this is very positive for Venus, but not good for relationship, your current relationship. You can have some issues, arguments more. So you have to deal with it very calmly and peacefully. And you should have yogurt, plain curd, white curd more in the evenings. It will help you. Okay. So make a note of the dates that I've given you, 14th to the 17th June and 22nd to the 26th June. You have to be taking care of your relationships and your investments and your health also. Okay. And don't make any major decisions on the full moon and the new moon. Coming to the second sign, that is Taurus. Okay, let me see where it is. Taurus. Okay, so for Taurus natives, this Venus is going to be transiting through your third house. And Venus is your Lagnesh after all. It's transiting your third house. It's considered to be very good. It's a Soumya Graha though, but it is with the Krura Graha Mars. So this is going to give you all that, courage, that decision making now related to your litigation, loans. Mars is looking at your sixth house, also conjunct Venus. So maybe splitting out with the female counterparts is possible, with siblings also. Maybe siblings are going to be going overseas somewhere, for maybe some kind of educational plans they are making. Also, this is not a good time for short journeys. Till the time Mars is there, don't drive much, for long distances. And this is also going to be giving you some kind of change right now, change in your personality, in your outlook. You're going to be thinking how you can grow materially also, and physically as well, how you can improvise spiritually. So all of that is going to get activated, and you need that harmony maintained. You have to put that effort to maintain that harmony, because there can be some complications in relationship with your neighbors, with your siblings, with your uncles, with your aunts. All of that can give you some kind of troubles. Also, this is a good time for maintaining good relations with your co-workers. You might be getting connected with people while traveling. You might come across some new ideas when you're subconsciously, you're thinking about growth, artistic bent of mind, writing skills, all of that, that artistic, maybe some musical instruments you will start playing. So that's a good remedy also. The best thing is, and if you're waiting for a promotion, so definitely this is going to get you there. But at the same time, you have to be really very cautious that what is it that you really, want to give to others. You have to be cautious about that. If you don't, then, this is not going to be giving you that kind of positive energy towards your own self. You will not grow. So this is the time when you have to focus more on your spiritual growth, how you can be in the limelight, yet you have to be self-introspective as well. So this is a very good time to discover yourself. Okay. And you see, I'm giving you the dates. At the same time, you will have to be a little extra careful about your health also during this time, because Ketu is transiting your sixth house zone, and it might just, because it's Libra sign, so it might just give you some litigation also. So you have to be cautious about that. Now, I'm giving you a few dates, so you have to be careful on the 17th to the 22nd. Take care of your health, take care of your investments. Some scandals or some revelations will be made, some secrets will be revealed. So be careful about doing all of that. In the limelight, you can be, caught. So you have to be careful. In relationship, you have to be very cautious, because, there can be a lot of turmoil in relationships during this time, 17th to the 22nd. Relationships in totality, not with just the partner. Just be careful about all of that. Also, 26th to the 26th of June to the 1st of July. This might bring about some laziness. You have got a lot of work to do, but you're not giving that kind of time to yourself and your work. So this is the time when you have to be really on the toes, pull up your socks and just be, on the roll, rather than pushing things, procrastinating things, and not doing, fulfilling your responsibilities. Not a good idea. Also, you can adopt a child, girl child online, and start teaching her. I'm not saying adopt the child, but at least, take the responsibility of her education. This is a very good remedy. And you can have yogurt also in the evenings, the plain curd, the white curd, not mixed with anything, and in the evenings or maybe in the day. If you are allergic to it, please don't. I'm not saying that you have to have curds, but at the same time, you have to be very careful about what you exactly are looking at. You have to be careful about your subconscious self. What exactly are the thoughts that are superseding? Are the negative thoughts taking over, or the positive thoughts are taking over? It's about good things in life. So let's enhance the good things. Venus is a very, very pious planet, so we must actually use the energies of this transit towards better, make our life better. Coming to the next sign, that is Gemini. So for Gemini natives, this transit is happening over your second house. Second house is in the natural zodiac, its own zone. So this is definitely going to be a very positive transit for you. Till the time Mars is there, till the 1st of July, just lie low. Do not get carried away in your arguments, or, just having heated, conversations. Keep yourself restricted to little talk, so that you're not getting any kind of controversy, you're not getting involved in any kind of controversy. If at all you're thinking of investing somewhere in the overseas about your project or something, then this is a good time. Sending off your children overseas is also a very positive time, because Mars is looking at your 5th house also. You might have some anxiety to deal with related to your children though, but at the same time, this is a very positive time for love relationships also. You might get involved with somebody during this time, and you will get a little serious about that relationship also. If at all you are already in a relationship, you have to work through it, because from the 7th house, Mars and Venus are going to be transiting your 8th house from the 7th. So this might bring about some separative tendencies, or maybe the partner is going somewhere else, you are staying somewhere else and the partner is somewhere else. This will bring about a lot of expenditures also. Your any kind of artistic expression, such as painting, dance, music, sculpting, that is also very positive. It will bring growth in your life. So it's a good idea if you do it. And also you will be motivated to acquire more possessions. You'll buy something like jewelry, dresses, etc. Sari, you might just spend on all of that. And this will bring you a lot of emotional satisfaction as well. This is also, the time when Sun enters Gemini sign, and that's happening from 15th of June till the 17th of July. So that's the time when Sun and Mars will be on the either sides of Sun will be in your 1st house and Mars on the 2nd. So this can bring about clashes in your relationship, in your family member, within your family members. So that is something you have to be very cautious. So I've given you the dates that when Sun is in the Gemini sign from 15th of June till the 17th of July. So so that is the time when Venus will be in the sign of Cancer. So this might bring about some irritability also. Retrogression, I will be covering in the next segment for sure. I will be making a separate video of the same, and I'll be explaining what happens when Venus turns retrograde and how you have to look at it. And when Venus is in the 2nd house, the Veda only is caused by the 7th house planet. So there is no other planet which is going to be transiting from there. So you don't have to worry about it. Only Moon will be. So Moon is a friendly graha right now, because it's in the Moon's house also. Now here I'm giving you a few days that you have to be a little extra careful about your relationship, about your financials, because Venus deals with financials also. So you have to be a little careful about dealing with people, about financials, about your uncle, aunts. Don't give hand loans during this time, 14th to the 17th of June. Lie low. Don't get involved in any kind of argument also. So 14th to the 17th is one date, and also there is a possibility from the 22nd to the 26th of June that you can have some health issues or some scandalous things, kind of a thing you can get involved in. So be careful about that also. This might bring about some complications in your relationship that day. So be careful. These dates you have to make a note, rehear them, note them down, adopt the girl child and start teaching. Get her married if at all she's in the marriageable age. So all of that is going to be actually helping you. It's going to be very positive for you if you do these remedies, related to the girl. And you can get involved in any kind of artistic bent of mind if you have already. You can get involved in anything to do with fine arts, fitness, and also, if you are an athlete. So this might bring about that, the athletic you. So there is a lot of energy that we can be feeling and vent it out well in a proper manner. Okay. So it's a very positive time for financial growth also, because Mars is the ruler of your 11th house after all, and is going to be in the second house. Till 1st of July, you'll be making good amount of money also. You'll be getting money from the foreign lands. Children might be, going overseas and earning. So all of that is getting activated in your chart. Okay, in the transit chart, of course. And if you have that basic promise in your natal horoscope also, this will definitely trigger the events now and the Dasha. Coming to the next one, that is Cancer. For Cancer, this is the first house transit. So it's a very important transit, of course, because, you're going to be actually, maybe traveling, you'll be thinking of growth. Some activities, romantic activities, bent of mind is very romantic. You feel very, you are very good looking during this time. Maybe, you're charming, you're attractive. So all of that is good. If Mars factor is there, then, you might just be very sexually charged up also. But at the same time, it should not be in a negative sense, overindulgent or getting involved in, too much of arguments during this time. Energy is pretty high. So all of that, you have to be careful and take the initiative. Take the initiative in whatever you do. Socialize, be more creative. This is also a good time to get connected with your inner self. What exactly are you? Beautify yourself within. So this is going to be giving you that interest also, that development is there. Maybe, you can just start learning a music, an instrument. That is also very good. It's a very good combination right now for occult sciences also, because it's the 11th Lord ruler, and Ketu is forming a connection with Saturn in the trine, and Ketu is in Libra sign, ruled by Venus. So there is a possibility of the place change also. If at all you're thinking of changing your job, changing the place, all of that is also getting triggered up. Being the ruler of your 11th house and your 4th house. So this is a very positive transit for you in the Kendra. So it will give you upliftment, This is also going to be giving you good impression on others. So people will appreciate you at the place of work also. You have no desires to fight. You have to, you feel that you want to have that calming nature. You have to be the one who's giving that smoothness in everybody's life. You are a positive influence in others' life. So this is going to be a very positive thing if you're actually having this, you're dealing with people in a very positive manner also. Don't be overindulgent though, in any which way, you just avoid any kind of arguments or too much of physical relationship. It might just bring about so other problems and complications. So coming to the dates, when you have to be little cautious about, so 17th to the 22nd June. Now, this is a time it can give you some health issues, indigestion, bilus, stomach is upset or something. So be careful about that, and don't get involved in anything to do with litigation, loans during this time. Just don't file any papers during this time as well. Then 26th June to the 1st of July also, you have to be a little extra careful about your relationships and about your health. It might just bring about some complications here and there. So take care. I think then you will be able to come out of it also easily until 1st of July, as it is Mars is also looking at your 8th house, the Saturn. So this is not a good combination for health. You can have problem in your feet region, bones issues, you can be very tired. So you have to take it easy. Okay, so make a note of the dates and just do the Mahalakshmi chants or visit Mahalakshmi temples during this time. So that is also going to give you that solace. When we visit temple, I visit temple just because I feel that I'm going to meet my father or my mother. I just visit the temple for that reason, and I just say hi, hello, how are you? So that's how the attitude should be, when you're going. You're not asking anything, you're just going, They have to give you any which ways. They are our parents, the Parampita and Parammata. So you have to just simply just go and, just say hello, I'm here, I've come to visit you. Okay, so do it that way, and it will give you a good calming energy, peace. Okay, coming to the next one, that is Leo. Okay, Leo. So for Leo natives, this transit of Venus is in your 12th house. And 12th house is in a way the exalted place for Venus. Venus is very comfortable here. And it's said that, you feel like very spiritually inclined. You feel like doing things for others also, self-care, contemplating on energies. You're understanding how you can reach out to people to help others, heal others. So this is also a very good time for your imagination. You will be uplifting your imagination skills or your oratory skills, or some artistic bent of mind. You're going to be improvising on yourself, and you're going to be having a lot of compassion and spiritual growth as well, because here you're just isolating yourself from each and every one, and you're going to be having a lot of energy to understand yourself, what exactly is happening in my life. So until unless you understand that, how you can uplift yourself. So beautify yourself. Venus is a planet of beauty. So you have to actually, and Venus is the most spiritual planet, believe you me. Once you have everything, then you become very spiritual. You feel that you are satiated. So that desire fulfillment only Venus can give you. So when Venus is in the 12th house, it will give you that intuitive awareness. It will give you that harmonious nature. It will give you that connection with your inner self. You will be very romantic. You'll be very private. You'll be having some secret commitments also. And it is also the place where you'll be very artistic, because it's in moon sign after all. So it's like, the moon is actually predominant here. So you're going to be very much involved in some entertainment, music, dance, drama, or maybe you'll be visiting, someone in the hospital. Venus is medicine also, not to forget that. So this is very good combination when Venus Mars are together for a surgeon. If you are performing surgeries, so this is a very good time for you. You'll be really doing well. The surgeries very well. And you might be just getting all the care and the healing that you need. And this will also trigger a lot of secret relationships if you have, and expenditures on overseas, maybe with the work related tasks. You're traveling overseas because it's the 10th lord after all, transiting through your 12th house. So this will bring about some change, or maybe connection with the foreign lands, or income from the foreign lands also is on cards. And being the ruler of your 3rd house, where Venus is actually 10 houses away, and it is the house 4 houses away. So this is also a good time for purchasing, selling of property and your vehicle. If you want to change a vehicle, just drive safely, because Ketu is there in the Libra sign. And this might bring about a lot of spiritual growth to your partner as well. Do not get involved in any kind of litigation right now, because Mars is the Karaka planet for litigation also. So this might bring about some dispute. So be careful. Just be cautious about your, your relationships. Be more, concerned about it. It's an area of concern right now. So be careful. I'm giving you a few dates. You have to be careful of making decisions. 22nd to the 26th of June is the time when you can have problems in your relationship with your uncles and aunts, especially the aunts of the family, or maybe the spouse. You can have some complications in relationship, or fight, or some argument. So be careful about that. Take care of your health also. Don't eat outside food during this time, especially. Okay. So so this is from the 22nd to the 26th June, and you have to be careful from the 1st to the 7th of July as well. Okay. 1st to the 7th of July, just take care of your your relationships. You have to take care of your investments. Don't make hasty decisions, travel planning, etc. Not a good idea. As it is, you are heading to retrograde Venus. So Venus slowly and gradually, becomes, quiet. And this is on the Gananta zone when Venus is exiting from this zone. So this is the time when you can have some complications here as well, related to your, relationship as well as your health. Take care of the dates, 1st to the 7th July, especially. Okay. Coming to the next one, that is Virgo. Somebody was complaining about Capricorn. I think that I do very short readings for Capricorn. Okay, equal time. Try to. Okay, for Virgo natives, this transit of Venus is happening over your 11th house. Now, you see, Virgo is the sign where Venus debilitates. But right now, it's going to be in the 11th house zone. but because Venus is not a calculative, analytical, or meticulous planet. No, he thinks from the heart. So in the sign ruled by in the sign ruled by in the sign ruled by Cancer, by Moon, this becomes a very emotional one again, and it becomes very strong here. So this is going to make you very emotional. You are going to be very large-hearted now with your friends. You're going to be very pleasant in dealing with people. So this is also a good time for higher self, those realms where you are going to be elevated. You're going to be very pleasant now with your people around you, the community you move around in. And this will also give you some activities related to music, dance, drama, and business related opportunities. They're going to be coming your way. And this is also a very good time for some organizational activities. And in case you feel that the friends and your somebody in the friend circle is very attractive, and you can just date that person. So this is also going to be happening now. You can propose that person, or you can also just get in touch with the community you are in, and you can be more charitable and innovative also. This is a good time for relationship, as well as your connection with the people around you, the community you move around in, fulfillment of desires also. It's a good time for making money also. Elevation is on cards, travels on cards, because Venus is also the ruler of your 9th house, not to forget, in the 11th house. So this is a good time for your dad also. Communication with your dad is going to be very much better now, improving. Okay, so you will be getting a lot of proposals during this time, because it's, and also progeny. If you're thinking of a childbirth, this is also conception time for you, very conducive phase for conceiving, and good for elevation and growth as far as your financials are concerned. Okay, yeah. Also, let me give you a few dates which you have to be a little careful about. That is from the 26th of June to the 1st of July. Take care of your relationship with your uncles, aunts. Take care of your litigation. If at all you're involved in any litigation, this might bring about, or it will just aggravate all of that, the disputes. So it will not be in your favor. So be careful. If you can avoid, defer. Okay, perfect. Okay. And see, Virgo sign is actually right now, Mercury is coming out of the zone, so they will feel better, of course, after some time. So don't worry about it. You have to, take care of your health from time to time. Don't ignore your body, because, your physical health has to be taken into account regularly. You have to keep a check on your health. So constant check is required. Okay. Now, with this, the other date that I can give you is that you have to be a little extra careful about your relationship with your co-workers. And that is from the 30th May till the 3rd of June also. That's the time when you can have some relationship issues as well. So take care. Otherwise, it's a good, beautiful transit that you're heading to. It will give you a lot of peace, a lot of connection with the influential people. Do for the girl child. Do for them. Teach them something. Educate them. So that's a very beautiful remedy that you can do. Have yogurts, have more greens, have more white curd, that is also going to be helpful. All right. It's going to be giving you some relief, vent. Coming to the next one, that is Libra. So I'll be doing the retrograde Venus later. So for Libra natives, this transit is happening in your 10th house. Okay. So when Venus is transiting your 10th house, it is losing all the digbala. That means the directional strength is missing. So, others will realize that your main interest is to work in harmony, but you are not getting that kind of reciprocation. Others are wanting, but they are not giving that support. So you will feel that, you are putting the effort, but people are not actually helping you out. So this is not going to be giving you that kind of pleasant experience at the workplace. So you have to be a little more, practical as compared to being too emotional. What happens, you people are very emotionally involved, and then you don't get that kind of reciprocation, or that kind of revert from the authorities or the co-workers, and then you feel very disheartened. So that's a very common factor that Libra people go through. So that's something which is very, very common. And at the same time, there is a possibility of falling in love at the workplace, and there is a possibility that there can be some authoritative figure which is going to be playing a very important role, a female counterpart, especially because Venus is female counterpart. So at the place of work, she might be giving you that kind of support. So take that help, take that support, and move on and grow. So maybe your ideas will be accepted, and people will be acknowledging also by the end of the day, especially the authorities. So be more practical. At the same time, don't expect from others. Be emotional, but there's no harm in being emotional, but don't expect others to reciprocate the way you are expecting them to. Okay, then things will be better off. This is also the time to get more involved in in your work. Get involved in your work. Maybe changes anticipated, because it's the 8th house ruler in the 10th. So there can be some change which is anticipated also at the workplace. Maybe the workplace changes, the portfolio changes, the people around you, they leave and new bosses come in. All of that is also quite possible. And I'm giving you a few dates. Make a note, especially from the 1st to the 7th of July. That's the time when you can have some health issues, you can have complications at the workplace, you can have some problems related to your abdomen also. So take care, and just eat right kind of food during this time. All right. And have more yogurts, plain curds, if you don't have allergy, so you can have that. Okay. Coming to the next one, that is Scorpio. So for Scorpio natives, this transit of Venus is happening over your 9th house, and it's conjunct Mars till the 1st of July, and then Mars moves on, and then Venus is going to be also leaving the zone, getting into the Leo sign, coming back again. All of that I'll be taking in the next video, because right now I'm covering from the 30th May till the 7th of July. So now here, what is happening in the 9th house? It's very positive for foreign journeys, foreign travels. In case you want to adopt some foreign cultures, getting involved with the foreigner in relationship. So this is also going to be a very favorable period. You might be very much involved in the other people's culture of out of the box, because your Lagnesh is involved here as well. So this will definitely give you a lot of opportunities now at the workplace. You might be changing your thought process, going on the adventure trip, vacation, all of that you'll be maybe, going in for during this period. This will also give you a lot of hardships though. Maybe your father will be having complications in his health, or you can have some relationship issues with your father also. But this is a very good time to get involved in a romantic relationship, getting involved in anything to do with second marriage, if at all you're thinking of, because it's a 9th house transit. So this will trigger if you have that combination in your natal chart also. This will also give you some new perspective, because 9th house is about the new things, larger picture, things beyond something. That is why it is the house of higher learning, higher studies, because your mindset actually, changes. Your mindset changes when you start learning more, isn't it? The skills that you upgrade, what happens? Your mind opens up. So this is the time to open up your mind, your, the mindset actually upgrades. So this is a very positive time for you to upgrade yourself also. Somebody has asked if Mars is in the 9th house. I'm a Scorpio Lagna. If this Mars is good, since it is in my 9th house. See, 9th house Mars, your Lagnesh is very powerful, though it is debilitated, but remember the divine help will, the divine grace comes in. If you just surrender, towards the end, you get that divine grace. The divine help is always there. The luck factor is by your side whenever Lagnesh is in the 9th house in general. So this is a very strong connection that is being made, and you have to work through things also. You have to work harder to achieve the goals that you have set. But at the same time, when you surrender that, oh, I can't do it any longer, or you just reach that, the brink of it, so then comes the divine grace. So you have to put that effort first. Okay, that is applicable with everybody. But when Lagnesh is in the 9th house, you definitely have more of the divine grace. It's a very positive placement, even if it's debilitated, don't worry. So Venus is going to be giving you all the opportunities, overseas journeys, some connection with foreigners. This is also a good time for getting married, if at all you're thinking of. All of that is going to get towards positive. I'm giving you a few dates, just make a note. Don't make hasty decisions during this time. Okay, so firstly, you have to let me tell you the dates. One sec. So you have to be careful during the first. It's the start of it, 30th of May till the 3rd of June only. Otherwise, it's a beautiful time. And yeah, I think it's all is good. None of the dates are that bad with this transit, because it's in the 9th house. Any which ways, it's going to be transiting through all the positive houses in the Navvansha also. So definitely, they are all positive, because from Cancer it starts and then moves further on. So all are positive. Okay, so enjoy. I think Scorpio people have a good time with this transit, because Lagnesh is with your 12th lord also. No? So this is good time for foreign lands, foreign income. Coming to the next sign, that is Sagittarius. I hope I have answered Sherwin Ganpat. Don't worry. So coming to the sign Sagittarius. For Sagittarius natives, this transit is in your 8th house. Okay. And this is an Akara Graha also. So negative makes it plus. So don't worry about this transit, because 8th house will give you some scandals. That's the only thing, and overindulgent. You get overindulgent whenever it's in the 8th house. So you have to be a little extra careful about your, communication with people. You have to be very cautious. Don't be overindulgent. Don't just propose to the person and in one go. Don't do that. You give it some time to the relationship you are involved in. This can also bring about some chronic pains, chronic disease also. So be careful about all of that as well. Some kind of commitment that you have made, you might defer, or you might folly. You might not be able to. You should not commit until unless you can actually follow it yourself. You can commit and fulfill it. Don't do that. Okay, false commitment is not good. This can bring about some changes for your children also, some changes in their education, in their whatever they are thinking or planning. Okay, there can be some social commitments about your business dealings or travels, or something to do with your financial dealings also. This is going to be a very positive time for occult sciences. Occult sciences means astrology. If you are an astrologer or you're into astrology, so this is going to upgrade you. You're going to be acquiring more knowledge. You'll be a healer. You can be, if you're into medicine, this is a very positive time also. This also gives sexual encounters more, and there will be revelations. You see, sexual encounters means there is a nirvana kind of a situation, when you are into that act. So Venus and Mars combination, that's the Shiva Shakti kind of a combination. It's the male and the female. So this is a very, it's an explosive, yet it is a very positive transit, which is a positive, harmonious kind of a combination. So this will give you that kind of encounters more, and satisfying encounters. It's not just a superficial kind of a thing. You will be emotionally inclined also. So this is a very positive time for your love relationship also, if you follow it to the limit. It's not going beyond limit. It might just bring about some revelations also. Maybe some secrets might get revealed. So you have to be a little extra cautious about your relationships there as well. So this will bring about some changes in your vehicles, place you're living in. You're going to be buying a new property, all of that, redoing your place, decorating it. That is also quite possible. And some investments, you might be making good amount of money, and you will be making some good amount of investments, shares, trading, etc. You're going to be doing. So that is also going to be positive for you only. Don't get involved in any kind of litigations, loans. Not a good thing actually for you. Okay. And there is a possibility, you see, for forming a connection with your friends. Maybe somebody from your friend circle only you're going to be proposing, you're going to be meeting. So that is also going to be a very positive thing for you. Okay. So just make a note of the dates that I'm giving you. So 30th May to the 3rd of June is the time when you can have some uncomfortable or uneasiness. Maybe, you're too much involved in the sexual act. You are looking for that sexual bent of mind, or physical relationship is there on cards. So that is something which is from the 30th of May till the 3rd of June. And there can be a little bit of problem on the at the place of work on the 6th to the 10th of June. So that's something that you have to be a little careful about. 6th to the 10th June, you have to be cautious about your relationship at the workplace, with the co-workers, with your bosses, with your seniors. You have to be maybe, very meticulous about your work. You have to be organized. You're not, so you have to be organized. People are not going to accept you otherwise, and they're going to be, just rebuking and not accepting your work. So you have to be cautious during the 6th to the 10th of June as well. Okay. So yeah, this is what, coming to the next sign, that is Capricorn. I have to give more time to Capricorn because they have been complaining that I'm not giving more time. Okay, somebody is asking about the highest and the lowest degrees. You must understand that depends on the planet to planet. It's not that we can just generalize all the planets that this is the highest degree or the lowest degree. Which sign? If it is on the Gandanta, then it's the highest and the lowest degree Gandanta, no? So that is something which will be giving you a lot of anxiety. So highest degree planet and the lowest degree planet, we have to see where it is and what kind of planet is that. Is it also having connection with the other planets at the same degrees? So we have multiple things, we have to look into when we are talking about the degrees. The main thing is if it is forming a close connection anywhere the planet, irrespective. If it is forming a close connection with the Lagna degrees, ascendant degrees, then that becomes the most important planet of the horoscope, remember. And that is going to be giving you the maximum results. Good, bad, ugly, that depends on the planet, the affliction. So lowest and the highest degrees, we cannot just classify in just one go that, okay, this planet, all the planets. No, depends on which planet you're talking about. Okay, so I'll be making a separate video maybe sometime, and I will tell you. Okay, so coming to the Capricorn sign, finally, Capricorn natives have been waiting, So Capricorn, this is the 7th house transit for you. It's see, 7th house is in the natural zodiac ruled by Venus, so it's like Karko Bhavnashai. So what happens, too much of indulgence it gives you in relationships, sexual urge, sexual encounters increase a lot, but it gives you love and harmony also. It gives you peace, solace in relationship. And relationships that don't just mean that, you're man to woman or man to man or women to women or, just the spouse, the partner. No, it's about the relationship in totality. People apart from you is the 7th house from the Lagna, from the 1st house. So this means that anybody, in your vicinity, in your area, in your sphere, that person, you're going to be getting some setback, or you're going to be having some kind of relationship issue. You can have something to do with expectations, a lot of expectations. You'll be very, very emotional about that person, and that person is not, because it's the Capricorn sign rising in the 1st house. So definitely this is not the time to expect from that person to be more inclined the way you are. So this is going to be a very emotional relationship. At the same time, don't expect from the other person. This is a good time for getting into a business proposal if you're getting. Good time for business, trade, also marriage. If at all you're single, you'll get the potential partner. This is also a very positive time for getting into the relationship where, you intimate relationship also. This is going to be aggravated energy, in fact, also. And you see here, it might just give you too much of desires, too many desires. And Mars is looking at your 10th house, Venus's zone also. Mars is forming connectivity directly and indirectly also with Venus, can you see? So this might bring about some commotion at the workplace with the female counterparts, especially. You might have some complications that you have to deal with at the workplace a lot. So be careful that you are having your, emotions in check, control. Don't just get carried away and speak something which hurts others, or maybe people find you a fool. Maybe you are just they think that you're a fool. Don't behave that way. So be composed, gather yourself, and then make decisions. Don't just get carried away and make decisions in a flow. Okay. And this is also a good time for getting involved in anything to do with your children, maybe romance, love, relationship. That is also going to increase, and that is going to be culminating into marriage. Proposing somebody is also, this is a good time. And children are going overseas. Maybe children are going to be joining some job, new job prospects coming their way. So it's a good time for them. And I'm giving you a few dates you have to be a little extra cautious about. That is from the 3rd June to the 6th of June. That's the time when you can have some relationship issues, or you can have some secrets which are coming into limelight. So you have to be careful about your bonding and chemistry and bonding with your partner. And this is also, I think 30th May to 3rd of June also, you have to keep a check on your emotions. It might just be too much to handle. Okay, just keep a check and you will sail through this. Rest of the transit positions are very good, brilliant. 10th to the 14th June also, there has to be a little bit, that you have to keep a check on about your relationship with the co-workers. Don't propose that person you're dating or you're looking for. This is not going to be that positive for you. Okay. Yeah, Venus in Cancer today in Vedic. I thought not. No. So anyway, so this is what the Capricorns, I hope the Capricorns are happy now. I gave some extra time to them. Coming to the next sign, that is that is Aquarius. So for Aquarius natives, Saturn is over your 1st house and Venus is transiting your 6th house. And it's going to be conjunct Mars. Mars is looking at Saturn also during this time. So 6th house transit is, it's like, you're given a problem and you have to solve it. It's up to you. The intensity and the problem solving ability depends on you. You're very independent now. You're making decisions independently. You want to do things now. You're not ignoring any work that you are assigned. You're being very cautious about your jobs, and this will give you a lot of meticulous approach towards handling things now, with Venus in your 6th house as well. So now is a time when you will be working through your relationships, you're working through your finances, you're working through your projects that you're having in hand, your travels, your interpersonal relationship, with your partner, with your co-workers at the place of work. And you're focusing more on your health when Venus is in your 6th house, of course. So focus on health means maybe it is forced focus, or you are going to be taking good care of yourself as well. So you have to be going in for that fitness regime or diet regime. Don't eat junky foods, etc. So this is going to be very, very positive for you in a way, if at all you take good care of yourself. And it is in the 6th house of yours, so this will give you a lot of opportunities also. Women counterparts at the workplace are going to be supportive of you, and you will be more cautious about your hygiene, about your calculations, about organizing, about your fitness. All of that also you're going to be looking into very seriously now. And you will have, maybe you will need somebody to push you also when you time to time get lazy. What happens, it's like the rubber band impact. You will just go forward and then again come back. And then again, you have to go forward and you are pulled back. That rubber band impact is actually going to be triggering during this time. So don't fall prey to the procrastinations and the laziness questioned in you, and just move on, because Saturn is looking at your 10th house. You need to work harder now. Saturn will not let you sit You are coming up with new projects, new investments, new planning, change of place, etc. Everything is just triggering, and Venus is just a part of it. So you will definitely be having all of that. And just make sure that you don't make any hasty decisions. Don't have physical encounters on the 6th to the 10th of June. It could be that some secret relationships come into limelight, and or some secrets are revealed as far as your your financials are concerned. So maybe income tax, etc., you have to pay on time, otherwise you'll be in a problem. So all of that you have to take care of, otherwise it's a good transit for you. And just take care of your health even more on the 30th of May till the 3rd of June. From 30th of May till the 3rd of June, take care of your health also. Okay, do let me know if it was something matched up in the comment section. I look forward to it. I read all the comments, even if I don't respond to all of them, but I really look forward to your comments. If anything, even if it's a very tiny most thing, which matched up. So we should thank this, divine tool of guidance that is astrology. So we should thank, and maybe, you can just help me improve. Okay. Coming to the last sign, that is Pisces. Okay. So for Pisces natives, this transit is happening in your 5th house, correct? Yeah. 5th house. So 5th house is the house where you express yourself through some creative activity. Correct. So this is the time where, that is why procreation, 5th house is the house of procreation, also children, progeny. So whatever you create, whatever is created in your mind, intellect, this is the house of the 5th house is that house. So you will have a lot of creativity. You will have a good time to play, fun. You will spend more time with your partner. You will get involved in any relationship if you are solo. And this is also a good time to conceive. But with Venus and Mars combination, it said that there is a possibility of a surgical process that you have to go through. So be careful about all of that, but it is a very positive time for giving yourself, taking a break. Take a break, relax, rejuvenate, and very much inclined into the sexual desires. All of that is also getting triggered up during this time. But it is also giving you that vent. And the bent of mind is towards arts, drama, dance, entertainment. Just learn something. If you are not having any kind of inclinations like that, you should develop that interest during this time. Maybe you will get involved in some speculative income. You will just invest somewhere where you're getting good amount of money back also. So this is a very positive transit for you for all of that. And being the ruler of your 3rd house, being the ruler of your 8th house in the 5th house, it's very positive for speculative income. Just be careful while driving, because Ketu is also there in your 8th house. So take care when you're driving. Mars is looking at the 8th house. Take care of your stomach region, lower abdominal region. You can have some blood related issues. All of that you have to take care. I don't want to say negatives because Venus is the Sanjeevani, so you'll be protected. Don't worry. Venus exalts in Pisces sign any which ways. It's a very positive time in the trine. So in the Moksha Trikona, it is getting activated. So this is a very positive time for you to educate yourself, learn more. Learn something which a mantra siddhi, chant something which gives you some kind of solace, which gives you some kind of any chant, Mahalakshmi mantra, or you can just do some something to do with Saraswati. Maybe Saraswati chant will also help you. Okay, so help you as in like it is that's something that you really want to do. You will get inclined yourself. Okay, and this is a very positive time. So you make the best use of this. And in case you're having anything to do with your, overseas journeys, etc., also on cards. Children are going to be doing really well. Good for progeny also. Okay. So this is it for all the 12 ascendants, moon signs, all the Dasha sign-wise predictions. Please do follow the initial summary part. Please go back and hear all of that. I've made a small presentation where all the dates are mentioned, and all the nakshatras also I have mentioned how they actually, are going to be working. So please hear what is the impact of the nakshatra transits also. So that is also going to be very helpful for you all. Okay. So thanks for watching. Thanks for all the support. God bless you all. Have a great Venus is ingress in the Cancer sign. Please do like, share, and subscribe. Om Tat Sat.